Resolution adopted by the General Assembly. December 22, 2015. On the report of the Second Committee A. 70-470 Add. Point 1. 70-186. Consumer Protection. The General Assembly. Noting that 2015 marks the 30th anniversary of the adoption of the United Nations Guidelines for Consumer Protection, which is one of its activities, bearing in mind the continuing need for member states to further strengthen consumer protection, and remaining determined to combat the adverse effects of market and technology developments on consumers. Bearing in mind that, although significant progress has been made in consumer protection at the regulatory level since the adoption of the guidelines in 1985, this progress does not consistently improve the effectiveness and coordination of consumer protection efforts in all countries and in all areas of trade. Affirming that the guiding principles constitute a valuable set of general rules for determining the main parameters of the effectiveness of consumer protection legislation, law enforcement agencies and legal protection systems, and for assisting interested member states in developing and enforcing national and regional laws, regulations appropriate to their socio-economic and environmental conditions, as well as to promote the development of international law enforcement cooperation between the member states and to expand the exchange of experience in protecting the interests of consumers. Recognizing that, despite the diversity of mechanisms and types of legal culture in different member states, there is a consensus on the need for common principles that define the main parameters for the effectiveness of consumer protection legislation, law enforcement agencies and legal protection systems. Considering that the existence of a sound regulatory framework for consumer protection activities and effective dispute resolution and legal protection mechanisms, and the ability of consumer protection authorities to cooperate in providing, where possible, cross-border remedies to consumers affected by fraudulent and misleading commercial practices, meet the following objectives: important public interests, contributing to the dynamic development of the economy and improving consumer welfare.